Okay, boys. Welcome to Game Inspector. So I'm pretty excited for this one. Today, we're going to be looking at the Halo 1 remake trailer. Halo Campaign Evolved or some shit. um, Halo is easily one of my favorite game franchises of all time. So massively excited for this one. This is the game trailer that they showed 7 months ago. I know there's been some more recent stuff, and I will take a look at all of them. But first off, I just want to have a look at this older one, and we can have a good look at this one. And then when I do the newer ones, we can check out what's changed in the 7 months or 8 months of development. So that'll be pretty interesting to see as well. But let's just show you the investigation board. So let's have a gaze at this trailer, see how hype it is, give it a hype score, then have a close inspection of the trailer as a developer here, and we'll see how real this shit is. So can't wait to get into this. So let's get into it, boys. Let's go. That fucking music, mate. Okay. Different cutscene to the first one, to the original. Nice. Okay.
The ring has some kind of deep religious significance.
That stuff is pretty shiny.
They call it Halo. They believe that Halo is some kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
Okay. Cool shots. Something feels a bit off. Fuck, that's noisy. the pixelization noise.
You gotta find the Cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire Team Charlie. We're
That's sick. Blast in the government. Fuck, that's sick. I love raiding that beach, man. That's one of the best parts of this game. Oh, sticking them with grenades. Sick as. I love getting out the warthog, man. Whoa! Fuck, that's sick. The Marine voice lines in Halo is one of the best of all time. So.
The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The Cartographer must be here.
Gonna kill us all! Fucking nades, man. Love them. That's sick.
Give them
Chief
help.
just holding on like a master. Oh, fuck, boys. Okay. This is pretty interesting. It had the music. It had the Marines. It had the nades, the sticky nades. Fuck, it looked cool. But at the same time, it just felt a bit off, this trailer. Can't really put my finger on it. I think it was just like the pacing or like the camera shots of the vistas were just, I don't know, a bit unbalanced or something. And the noise, so like the specklediness in a lot of the shots and reflections and in the water and on the planes and in the particle effects and so much noise. It's like, I guess it's based on the Unreal Engine. This is something I need to look at in the future ones and compare, but this one, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of problems in this. So I'm like, this could be friggin' amazing, or it could flop. I think I'm going to have to give it a 3 because, like, I love Halo and I want to get on board so hard on the hype train. But I'm just like, I'm just a bit wary. Well, okay, no, I think I'm going to give it number 4, all aboard hype train. Like, it is sick. It is Halo. It's got the music, it's got the Chief. It's got the Marines. Like, they put the Marines in there yelling and shit, so that's sick. And it looks good. With the artifacting and the noise to the side, it does look good. So we are fucking all aboard the hype train, boys. All right, let's have a quick look over it now. As a dev, okay. Like, the blotchiness, the noise and the blotchiness in the ocean is absolutely insane. That's super distracting. Clouds look sick. Look, even more noise as these guys go over, as the pelicans go over. Man, that's a lot of noise. See, I went back and played like some months ago when this trailer first came back. I went back and played the original Halo 1, and the shot of coming in. Now, this is probably a bespoke animation for the trailer. Like the shot, your Master Chief, you're hanging on the back of the Pelican as you're coming in. You see just ocean, and then you see some rocks, and then you see a bit of island, and then you see a structure in the island, and then you see like Covenant all over the thing, and it's like this progressive build up of intensity. Here, it's just like cruising in. There's a Covenant ship shooting at you, and it's like it's a little bit too quick. It just wants you to go from 0 to 100 instantly without any build up, any foreplay. And it's a little bit odd because it has this soft Halo, and then it has the pilot yelling over the comms, and you've got shooting happening already. So it's like this weird kind of, is it relaxing or is it intense? I don't know. And so, where? Let's go back. Where are these grunts shooting? They're just shooting randomly in the sky. Like, it's not even shooting there. Oh. Okay, maybe they are not shooting randomly. I think they might be actually locked on to the Pelican and shooting at the Pelican. But the Pelican goes behind this massive rock structure, and they're just shooting, wasting their plasma energy, shooting into the rock face. Like the Covenant's disciplined. Maybe not the grunts, but that one goes up. It's weird. See, to me, it's just like this. They've purposely made this just to set the scene. It's like crash landing on an island with Covenant shooting at you, right? And it's just like, I don't know, it just feels a bit rushed. And look, I've seen a lot of commentary about Halo fans saying how shiny these initial Forerunner structures are. And I wasn't sure. I was looking at a bunch of different videos, but after seeing the new stuff, I think they have adjusted some of the new shininess and made it more rusty or dirty and dusty and brown. And so going back to see this trailer, this shit does stick out like a sore thumb, actually, the shininess of it. So it's good they've made some changes. Don't know exactly how worn or dirty it looks in the new one, but yeah, this one definitely needs some changes. Super interesting. There's like a lot of jitter in the trees at the distance there. I assume this is screen space reflections. Decent reflections. The water geometry or whatever it's called looks amazing. The rock faces do kind of look a bit low resolution, and there's a bit of noise in the reflections. I assume all the noise is using the lumen system in Unreal Engine, and it's just really low ray count or low resolution, and so there's just like bits of light being reflected here and there, and so you get this pinpricks of light being reflected to kind of like make this reflection image, but it's just super low resolution that you can't, like, it just looks super distracting. Yeah, man, there's so much noise when it gets to the more distant waves where there's like more detail compressed into small areas. It's just does not look good. And this stuff, like, man, that looks low resolution up here on this rock face. And almost no shading in the trees, no shadows along there. Like, I know it's in shadow, but it's got like no ambient occlusion. Maybe a bit in there in the tree trunks and a bit lower down there. But you would have thought there'll be like little bits of shadow and ambient occlusion behind these leaves. It just looks really static and like fake. Which, you know, I guess they're showing realistic stuff. I'm hoping this is just running on an Xbox, because I feel like a lot of the modern upscalers, like the FSR4 upscaler, DLSS4 upscaler, they fix a lot of these noise issues and a lot of these scratchy foliage, pixelization feel. So hopefully that fixes a lot of this stuff, and this is just running on a shitty Xbox. But yeah.
According to the data in their networks, The ring
There's so much aliasing on these structures. Skybox is cool. Skybox, I feel like that planet is a little bit too large. And the ring a little bit too small, like a little bit not far away. See, I just feel like they've put this right in the center of the shot. The way this bank goes up, it just feels like the shot is on an angle and it feels a bit unbalanced. I know you got the big planet here, but it's almost too big that it doesn't actually feel like an asset. It doesn't actually feel like something weighing this side of the screen down. What do you call that? Not balance. It's like composition or something. Yeah. Just feels a bit lopsided, these shots.
has some kind of deep religious significance. They call it halo.
So much aliasing. So much aliasing. It's fucking distracting. Hopefully it's just run on Xbox with shit upscaling.
They believe that
Yeah,
halo
it's
is some
terrible.
kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable.
These voice lines,
Believe that halo
I feel like this is a bit contrived. It's like
is some kind of weapon.
Halo is kind of some kind of weapon, and then
What sort of weapon is it?
Chief is like, what sort of weapon is it? Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit of a dumb, voice line. Like, Chief ain't dumb. He's the Chief. Man, the blotchiness of the reflections on this shiny structure, so bad.
One with unimaginable power.
See that? Bit of pop in there.
Kind of weapon.
What sort of weapon is it?
One with unimaginable power.
See, at the last second, all that stuff, all the shading from the rock cracks pop in. So that's either shadow draw distance, like the camera, as the camera gets closer, either that's shadow draw distance or it's a level of detail for that rock, a lot, being swapped into a higher resolution or higher fidelity model as you get closer. And then therefore, because of the higher fidelity, there's more geometry, and then that geometry is now casting shadows. But yeah, still no shading or ambient occlusion in the tree branches. Weird. Also, I've been checking the commentary of people talking about the Halo ring. Yeah, in the original Halo, like the width of the ring when it's far away is way more skinny, and the width at the bottom is way more wide. And that indicates it's so freaking big that it gets far away, right? Like you go outside, look at the stars. The stars are tiny. It doesn't mean they're small. It means they're far away. And so this actually reduces the scale, or the feeling of the scale of the ring, having the ring so large. Like, it's only like double the size from here to there. It's only double the size. This should be like at the bottom here, at the horizon, this ring should basically go all the way to the edge. And up the top here, it should be, a relatively skinny thing, just to show that massive vista and massive amounts of distance. Yeah, anyway. Cool shot with the elite here, but the amount of noise and blotchiness on the reflections is nuts. Like, everything's just artifacting. At least it's real, Look, this is what we're seeing is a lot of artifacts, which means it's real. Like it's real footage of a real in-game scenes. I just hope it's running on an Xbox, maybe a Series S. It's probably running on a Series X, but let's just hope that it is not using proper upscaling to proper upscaling methods that would get rid of all that noise and improve all the quality of the lighting and everything. Because if you run it on PC, I'm hoping all that stuff is smoothed out. Let's just hope that it looks like shit because it's running on Xbox. But anyway, let's go.
Gotta find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long.
There's so much noise and ghosting and trailing happening. It's like I'm forgetting about the trailer and the scene, and I'm just like, oh, look at all these little blotchiness in the exhaust pipes, in the exhaust of these Pelicans. Pretty low resolution rocks, actually. I know as a player, you're not really around here looking at it, so yeah, that doesn't matter. But it's odd that that they're showing it so much.
As we can.
Fire team
No, it's not too
Charlie.
bad.
We're on our way.
To find the cartographer. We'll keep him busy as long as we can.
Fire team Charlie.
And all the blotchiness and lighting resolving in as we fly through. It's so distracting. This is a cool shot though, just hammering this what are these ones called? Phantoms? I'm used to the Halo 2 design of the Covenant ships, but yeah.
We're on our way.
Touchdown!
Fuck, this looks sick.
Hit it, Marine!
Interesting. Man, crazy. Look, love this shot. This shot looks so fucking cool. No UI. But guess what? You don't fucking need UI because you got the amount of bullets in the gun. You don't need another UI piece, right? But of course they're going to have UI. They're just cutting out the UI because it looks so much better without UI. I don't know if it's in other trailers as well, but they got fucking hit markers. You don't have hit markers in Halo. Why? Because when you shoot an enemy, they react properly like they're getting shot. The physical actions and the reactions in the game is the feedback of shooting them. You don't need an additional hit marker. Like, I don't know what the designers are thinking, but it's just like, it's like they have a checkbox, like a theory checkbox, and like, oh, other successful games have hit markers, therefore we must have hit markers to be successful. It's like, no, guys. No, that's not really how it is. You're missing the point. Hit markers piss me off, eh? It's people put hit markers in because they're too lazy to make feedback of enemies actually reacting to getting hit. Like, oh, how can we show that they're getting a hit? They're getting shot without having to put any effort in. Oh, just put a little UI hit marker on. Oh, okay, yeah, sweet, done. Shit game. Anyway. I'll stop ranting, eh? But the shot looks sweet. Like, kind of a bit low resolution rocks there, but overall, this feels so good. Like, yeah, the energy shields on the elites don't actually light up that much. In the original Halo 1, you shoot them once and like their whole body energy shields is like flashing and shit. So they've reduced the amount of feedback, the visual feedback you get in the game, and replaced it with hit markers. There's no hit markers on this shot because they've gotten rid of all the UI to make it look better. Funnily enough. Fuck. Sorry. But yeah. See, that's cool. The explosion of the shield is quite evident. Massive breakup of these Jackal shields. Bad upscaling, running super low resolution. See, he's shooting the fucking shit out of this elite. It doesn't even look like he's being shot. I think they've changed it in the more later builds with the newer trailers. So, you know, not hating on them. Like they've listened to some feedback, obviously, which is great, fantastic. But yeah, just would have thought this would be like obvious when you're originally making it, because that's what Halo is famous for. Like when you shoot the enemies, they react in such an exaggerated manner that you don't need any UI or other cues to tell you that you're hitting them. It's like, I'm shooting them, they're being shot, they're reacting because they're getting shot. I understand.
Somebody order a warthog.
Fuck yeah. Oh, dude, the Marines, man, in Halo, second to none. Absolutely phenomenal. That shot is so sick. Wow, look at the suspension on that. Is that actual... That's sick. Look at the suspension of the... Does that actually have individual wheel suspension? That's pretty cool. Low resolution rock, but that's okay. Means it's realistic. Oh, that broadside or that slide is so archetypal, man. The warthog sliding is just the best. Absolute best. All right, we've got some
The
hunters.
Covenant are putting up a real fight. The Cartographer must be here.
I don't love how, like, Cortana's voice is, like, kind of contrived and, like, talking the like, they've mixed and matched Cortana's voice lines to, the trailer pacing and the different shots, which, makes sense, but I don't know, it just feels a bit off. I love this area where you just, like, lobbing nades down this hallway. That's so fucking sick. Grant's awesome, man.
Lock and roll, rock and roll.
Hold on. So shiny. Like, this definitely needs to be changed. It actually sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, didn't think so when I first saw this, but now that they've done some changes in the newer build, and then I look back at this, it's like, oh, yikes, man. It's, like, actually crazy. It's good they've changed it. I don't fully know what it looks like now, but got to check that as well.
Lock and roll, rock and
Yeah, so as this is flying up, it's culling the reflections. It's like lighting going in and out there. Interesting. It's like culling the reflections on this structure, which is normal. I forget what it's called, Just a lot of, whenever, like, an object goes in front of the camera, you can cull all of the detail and all the graphical effects and geometry and whatever behind that object so that the computer doesn't have to render it. That's another optimization technique. But with the low resolution lighting and the noise and the blotchiness on these shiny structures, it's a bit more obvious, which is not nice. That's so sick. Man, that's so noisy. Crazy, crazy shit noisy. Man, that's so noisy. Like, down here. Oh.
Give them hell, Chief.
Oh! Fuck, I love the Halo music. All right. So how did we think about this? Let's open up the investigation board. Did we see a realistic portrayal of the game? I think so. It has a lot of graphical artifacting, which to me shows that, like, well, I hope they're running it on an Xbox. I don't think they showed. Yeah, pre-release build, work in progress. You don't really know exactly what's going on. Pretty noisy in the visor behind there. There's a lot of artifacting. There's a lot of problems in the graphical work, in the graphics. Overall, I like the underlyings of what I'm seeing, the fundamentals, but the presentation is off. Some of the combat feedback design is off. There's a few cutscenes, when you're flying on the Pelican and looking over, but that can be part of the game. So overall, I think this is verification passed. We know how Halo 1, the original one, plays. So it's going to at least be just like that. Obviously, there's cutscenes where you don't have control over the player during those cutscenes, and you can do different camera angles and shit like that. But overall, all things considered, this passes verification. Verification passed. Like, it's good. Pretty happy that this is what you're going to get. But hopefully it gets improved, because there's a lot of graphical problems going on. So it's like, it looks like a realistic portrayal of the game, but the realistic portrayal of the game looks a bit shitty. I love Halo, so I'm going to look at more trailers, some of the gameplay as well, the updated trailers to see how anything has changed. But otherwise, super excited there's another Halo game on the horizon, and looking forward to it. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want more of these videos. We'll try and put them out. So other than that, thanks for watching. Catches.